Now, I remember the first release of Resident Evil 0 when it was just called 0. It wasn't HD Remaster, the third Electric Boogaloo.
Zero sugar, but the same great taste.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
And so, and I think the big thing that Zero had going for it, against it, I should say, in those days was the fact that it followed up the remake of Resident Evil, the original.
A very tough, hard act to follow.
Yeah, which was a very good remake, and then it followed up, after that came Resident Evil 4.
Yep.
So it was kind of like the jam. No one wanted the jam.
It is definitely the black sheep of the series before 6, but that's another kettle of fish. But with Resident Evil 0, it was a tough act to follow after the remake, and I mean there were a few things that kind of turned off a few players, namely the partner system, which was a gimmick of the entire series where you control two characters, not at the same time, but kind of alternate.
Yeah, but I mean that was always so. I guess that's the question with the remake and a HD remaster. Is it just they've spiffed it up, or have they actually made it more engaging? Have they fixed gameplay?
There are a few changes, so let's go with that because we all know how Resident Evil is. You've had 14 years to play it. Check out our review 14 years ago. But anyway, with Resident Evil 0 HD Remaster, the visuals have been tuned up so well, just like the remake. Everything is in glorious 1080p, running at 60 frames per second. This is my first Resident Evil experience running 60 frames, so it was a sight to behold. The animations do look a little bit janky, but for 14 years, tuning it up, it's eventually, something's got to give. It's going to happen.
And also, the right stick is used to control your partner, which...
Yep. There's a lot of situations where you're actually using certain characters simultaneously to switch buttons at the same time. With using the right stick to control a second character, it alleviates a lot of the partner problems that the game has.
Because that was such a pain. So
yep.
I guess in that sense, does it actually take its place as a must-play in the Resident Evil lexicon, or is it still just the jam?
You also get to play as Resident Evil 5 level Albert Wesker, where mercenary style just completely decimate everyone. Right. So there's a little extra content to be had, but if you missed Resident Evil 0 the first time around, this is probably the definitive version. Looks great, sounds great, and all around pretty solid.
Thanks for watching.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I want that toast.